Howdy! Folks, how are you all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to another live stream where today we have to do the old faithful sound check and make sure the audio is working. Sounds like it is. I do want to note, I think we just narrowly missed a series of very loud notifications coming through, reminding me of all of the channel members, because if you've been with me for a while, you'll know at 7 o'clock, although with the time change now, 6 o'clock, I get an alert for everyone who has reached their subscription, renewal date. But we're going to go ahead and read through all the channel member names, because we haven't done that in a little while. So I thought it would be fun to just refresh the page on accident and completely miss where the members are, because I am a goober. Here we go. All right. So we're going to go through them in order of how long they have been channel members, and there are some in here that are approaching a year, which is crazy to think about, but I'm going to give a big shout out to the Cosmic Lucas Kits, who of course got to pick the name Cosmic, because when I did the shuffle around to add the 99-cent tier, I named that tier originally, that's the $9.99 tier, I named it the Epic tier, and I was told that that was a terrible name and no one would want to sign up to it. So as one of, I think, 2 people in that tier, let me check through here. I think 1 person is in that tier as of right now, and that would be Lucas. I let him rename it to Cosmic. So we got the Cosmic Lucas Kits, the Otherworldly Purple Lemon, the Legendary Maria Amor, the Otherworldly Jake Yates, the Legendary Gilliam, the Mythic Ryan Wilson, the Legendary GSNL, the Mythic Jankass64, the Mythic David Grindle, the Mythic James Davis, the Mythic JC Light, the Mythic Zevzi, the Mythic Braxton, the Legendary Heather Hancock, the Mythic Ben Ridout, the Mythic The Broken Light Bulb, the Mythic Lena the Mythic L, just L, I like that still, the Mythic Renus Dirksen, I think I'm saying that correctly, I hope so, the Mythic Death Walks, the Mythic Jeremiah Zimpetti, great name that I'm sure I'm butchering, the Mythic Car, the Mythic Matthew Rubble, Rubble, I think I'm getting that one right, the Mythic CJ, the Fabled Gamer225, the Fabled Atale Perez, the Fabled Marius Schaefer, or Marius, hard to say, the Fabled, it's funny, if your name is complicated, you'll get more time when I'm reading out the names, because I have to stumble over it 4 or 5 times. The Fabled Jonas, I get that one. Jonas probably, actually. I can't, that's the most basic, and the Fabled Shady Wheeler, the Fabled GCBW, the Fabled T. Hopko, and the Fabled Ojala? That's a new one. Welcome, just as of a day ago. So thank you so much for your support, channel members. And with that little reading out of the way here, is the game audio working? Kind of. Hold on, I've noticed a problem here that I need to fix real quick. Gameplay audio. Okay, I see the issue. Yeah, I see the problem. Which one of these is it? That's the one. Okay. The local recording for the gameplay audio was set up incorrectly. Number 4. Is that correct? Wait a sec. I'm so confused right now. Is that one? This one was set to? Yeah, okay. So it was working on the stream, just not on the local recording. I'm glad I noticed that before I started playing, because that would have been unfortunate. Oh, I wonder if it was like that during the last recording. That's going to be unfortunate if I didn't capture any gameplay audio. I can pull it from the stream, but then it's going to be messy. Well, with the thank you for channel members out of the way, and by the way, channel members, thank you, we are going to continue our playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI Echoes of an Elusive Age, Echoes of the Fallen. So where we left off last time, I think we had just come back here so we would have a place that we could save, because before it was on the map screen, and you can't save on the map screen. And I wanted to save because in the past, I've come back to my PS5 in rest mode and found that it's installed updates and restarted, and whatever was unsaved is just gone now, which is unfortunate. That has happened, and I don't care for it. Let's see. We still good on potions? Yeah, I didn't think I used any last time. Not that I'm, like, great at gaming or anything like that. Okay, looks like we're pretty much set to go back to Big Map. So what is this? The Sage Spire. So we're going into it. I don't know if we're going up the spire or down into the mountain. Well, in Mountuous, Mountuous. It sounds like it should be mountainous, but it's Mountuous. How does one go about pronouncing that word? Because it's like spelled Mount-U-Os. It's not even a name. Is that a typo? M-O-U-N-T. M-O-U-N-T-U-O-U-S. That is a word. All right, I found it here on the Oxford. Here we go. Let's see what this is. Can you pronounce it for me?
Mountuous.
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 Mountuous. How about in British English?
Mountuous.
Mountuous. It's a little sassier.
Mountuous.
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 Oh, there's two different ones for British English. Maybe this is depending on where you're at.
Mountuous.
Maybe if you're like, if you hold on.
Mountuous. Mountuous.
Those two are the closest. I'm gonna say that one's correct, and then this
Mountuous.
is for people who speak English but wrong. What does it mean though? I'm seeing the information. Hold on, what is it? It's Latin. Is borrowing from Latin. But it doesn't give a definition. What does it mean? We're gonna have to get off of this website. We're going to Wikipedia. Let's see what we get. Borrowed from Latin. Equivalent. What? Mountuous. We're just gonna have to roll with it, I guess. In mountuous silence do wintered specters watch from on high, ever reminding us of how far we have climbed, how far we have fallen. This is the Sage Spire. And we're going in, baby! We're going in to fight the monsters and destroy the crystal and find out what happened to Leviathan the Lost, except for that's probably not what this is. That was my theory going in, was that we would find out that the crystal was underground and Leviathan was sleeping or something. But it seems like this is actually a facility where artificial crystals were manufactured by some form of ancient mankind long ago, who dared battle the gods.
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is, who?
It's quite curious.
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't.
Unauthorized biometrics detected.
Someone's here.
Initializing security scan. Safety protocols disengaged.
I don't think that was someone, Clive. I think it was the tower.
This is interesting.
Either way, it doesn't sound like we're welcome. Keep your guard up.
Okay, you might remember that early on in our playthrough of the base game, I had theorized that this had once been an advanced society that had kind of collapsed. And then I feel like we kind of gave that up after finding out that, you know, human life was seeded here by aliens. But, or what we assume to be aliens. I suppose both things are possible. That human life was seeded here, and then also, sort of, in the events after that, humanity became very advanced, built big towers, artificial crystals, these things.
An abundance of it.
I can't get away from them. I'm trying to roll out of the way. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm hitting the wrong button. No, I'm hitting Deadly Embrace like a complete idiot. That's the button I'm trying to get to. I like that we put all of that effort into previously, like practicing and getting good at combat again, only to then take a 24-hour break and come back to it with not really any practice, and we're just jumping right into fighting large balls. What are these things, by the way? They look like the little robots that torture you on the Death Star, if you remember those. Yeah, that's it. Bat them. Treat them like you would something in sport. A ball. It's the word I'm thinking of. Okay. We got a potion that we're not going to need. I think we just took it, though, is the situation there, which is nice. What is this? Do I need to engage with this? With this little glowy thing? The game seems to imply that I should. So it definitely looked like those fellas, though, before We're mining underground. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. No, I didn't explore over there. I wasn't done. Was there anything else over there to find? If so, it's gone forever now and we'll never see it. Let's see what we missed out on. It doesn't look like those two things are connected with all of that over there. I'm sure we'll find our way back around eventually. Just not right now. The game is deemed that right now we need to go fight... What are these? Droidica? Kinda. They're actually more like little spider droids. I don't remember what those are called. I don't care for them. The only... Like, for right now, the only robotic spider thing that's coming to mind is Viscerac. And that doesn't really count. Those are like biomechanical creatures. Is it ever explained why Viscerac exists? I know the Rahi were created by the Makuta for some reason. There's some things in Bionicle lore that I don't like or agree with, so I just substitute it with my own lore. So I made the decision that it's... I know this is dumb, but I've headcanoned it that actually what was done was anytime the Mat Nui robot like landed on or got near a planet, local specimen were taken. And instead of just making Rahi for no reason, the Makuta were just like, I don't know, dip it in energized protodermis and see what happens. And that's how you ended up with all these biomechanical Rahi. They weren't just made for the sake of it. They were actually just experiments by the Makuta on different species. And the Viscerac were a particularly brutal branch of these creatures. That's not... I need to... Is this what I just got? What did I just pick up out of there? It looked like it was some sort of like gear. I want to get this through to everyone watching that is not canon to Bionicle lore. That's my own made up nonsense. Do we have anything better in here? We do have the Buster Sword. So we can have the Buster Sword visually without having it equipped, which is what we've done because it's a much worse sword than the one that we've got. And what is this? This is kind of better in terms of health, but kind of worse in terms of defense, which I think we need, because I get hit a lot. I'm not really good at the whole dodging situation. But I think this was what I actually just picked up. So let's see, this maximizes, or increases maximum HP by 500. This reduces ability cooldown time and restores a small amount of HP regain gauge following a precision dodge. Effect potency is directly affected by the strength of the attack dodged. What I'm wondering is whether or not that considers the sort of Shiva dodge, or whether or not it's just the standard dodge. I'm not sure. Reduces Diamond Dust cooldown, and it reduces Giga Flare, blah, 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 blah. Well, I mean, it'd be interesting to find out, but what am I going to have to get rid of? Do these two stack? Did we ever figure that out? Are we increasing a healing potency of high potions? Oh, regular potions. Okay. Why? How much HP do we have? 500... You know what? Let's give this a shot. Let's give this a shot, and we'll see whether or not this actually helps. And are we gonna actually know? Oh, here we go. Hearthflame. Some opponents will cast the spell Hearthflame to summon a magic sphere that protects a nearby ally by dealing damage to any who come in contact with it. Enemies accompanied by a Hearthflame can be identified by the, what is that, a 6 arrow icon above their head? The sphere can be dispelled by attacking it, but be warned, melee strikes to the sphere will deal Clive damage, so ranged spells are recommended. Alright, so we definitely don't want to attack anyone with that on. I guess one thing we could do, though, is... Oh, that's not charged up, huh? This. And then this, I think, will just kill literally all of the goblins, and then we won't have to do anything. Or, at the very least, if any of them had that spell on them... Gone now. Oh, wait, actually, I think I just charged through one, didn't I? It definitely... I saw some purple on my screen for a moment, and we kind of just charged through boldly. Oh, good, Jedi. Love to see that. Yeah, no, I see the new enemy approaching. Thank you. Ooh, Jedi and a big ball. We're getting big Star Wars energy today. Wow, it's remarkable to me that did absolutely no damage to the big ball, and that is deeply unfortunate. Oh, I see. The big ball is going to be something of a, so that was a Titanic block, not a precision dodge. Again, I'm not sure whether or not it counts if we use... Come on, take a swing at me. Oh, not you! I wasn't paying attention to you! Oh, this is going swimmingly. Hold on, I want to take care of the little guys first. Unlock from him. The locking system in this, like the lock-on system, is very confusing still. I'm not sure how you're supposed to change it outside of unlocking from one guy, looking around and locking onto another. I want to say we figured that out at one point. But I don't remember doing that. Like, I have a memory of that happening, but I don't actually know if it did. Also, what the heck is this thing following me around for? What function does it serve? Did I summon this thing? Did someone else summon this for me? I genuinely have no idea. Come here, you. That was not the way I wanted that to go down. This ought to at least stun it for a second. Beautiful. Get some health back a little bit here while dealing some damage. We love to see it. Gotta get that timing better. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there! It doesn't look like, even though we permafrosted it, we didn't gain any health back. So I'm assuming that our dodge... See, that's a precision dodge right there. And if we get that timing right... Hold on, hit me again, baby.
Nice try.
That didn't appear to actually, like, get us any health back.
Nice try.
We can just jump through the laser. I guess it has to be where you have that situation, that sort of perfect situation, where you have that slightly faded green bar. In which case, I'd rather have the extra HP, if I'm honest with you. I think that's going to be... Oh, I completely cooked that. I keep doing that. Oh, it's staggered. There was so little fanfare to it that I didn't realize. Okay. Let's finish this. Please finish this. I'm begging you, Bolt of Lightning, end my suffering with this stupid ball. Great job, everyone. We split it open like a coconut. Let's equip some better gear here. Or, not really better gear. Let's equip some different gear. That was cool. I enjoyed it. Where's the one that does all of the extra health? I'm going to have to scroll through. I was not paying any attention to what its name was, so I'm going to actually have to go back through here one at a time. There it is. Fantastic. Lucas Kits! How are you doing? The previously mentioned Cosmic Lucas Kits. How does it feel to be the only individual in the history of Howdy Folks to name your own channel membership tier? We were talking about that at the start of the stream. Alright, take me through the giant blue door, please. The door's not really blue. It's just got a blue ball. Oh, here we go. Here's these crystals.
Crystals everywhere.
Well, that's one mystery solved.
Is it?
But there's no mother crystal.
Yet. We still have plenty of tower to explore.
Man, that tower looked real skinny from outside. I feel very much deceived now that we're on the inside. Also, I thought for sure they were underground before.
Fuck with me! We coming free!
Who are you yelling
That
at?
voice. Come on.
I'm shocked they came back here. After what happened last time, I'm confused as to why. Did they think we wouldn't pursue them? And what was their plan if we did? I know they didn't want us to, like, find their cave and the source of all their wealth. But what was their plan to stop us at this point? It's not like they were waiting by the entrance to jump us as soon as we came through.
Well, look who it is.
Oh, dear Lord, this is scary. Maybe he's chill, though. He's not, like, being super aggressive. Maybe he just wants to say hi. He's been alone for a while. He might just be, like, in need of a friend. Show him some humanity. Maybe he's in, like, an Iron Giant situation.
Warning. Warning. Core defense systems engaged. Initiating sterilization lockdown.
What the hell is it talking about, Joshua?
Yeah, like Joshua's gonna know. Resident tech expert Joshua. Okay, listen, extermination sounds brutal, but maybe he's just gonna spray you down with some disinfectant or something. Okay, so he doesn't know his own strength. He's just trying to give you a
Chief!
fist bump. The good news is he's very slow. So I think you could just walk away from him at a normal pace and be alright. Yeah, now if you just stand there like a bum, you're gonna get punched.
Over here.
Why not run? See, now in his position, I would have just let them get
out of this
smashed.
place. Now.
They've been a nuisance, and I would let this guy finish them off. But he's a better guy than me. Also, Lucas, I don't know if you were here for this yesterday, but did you notice we have the Buster Sword now? Just throwing this out there.
And while they run away, we do the fighting.
Alright, let's go, big boy. I'm gonna run right behind you.
I think
Oh.
made it angry.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good guess.
We'll do
I keep messing that up. I keep thinking I've got something different equipped there. I keep thinking I'm about to do this attack, which requires no wind up. No, get out of the way. I could just keep doing that. If my teammates were more competent at attacking, I could just, like, continue to dodge and keep him permanently frozen in place. But they're not going to ever do enough damage to finish him off. Good gosh. Alright, I'm not one to talk about incompetence anymore, clearly. Alright.
Fuck. Rest, you must. Say it again.
Get out of there, please! I'm so rusty. Hold on. Alright, I've got Cold Snap back. I'm gonna punch him. Here we go. Big punch. There we go. We landed a hit on him. Now we're back in the groove. Only smart decisions now. Only hits. Only hits, no getting hit. I definitely should have been hit by that. That hit me, and it was well deserved. You know what? Let's catch him. Let's catch him in this, and then we just stay away from him for a bit. We just let him keep doing. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. You're right, Clive. Well spotted. Just keep jumping out of the way. I know what I'm gonna do as soon as this is done. Oh, thank heavens. Okay, and then pull him to the ground. Look at this, we're actually getting somewhere. Just shoot him. Shoot him with water. Nobody likes that. Come on, he's so close. Come on! Come on! I remember now. Going back to the time we played through the base game, and I'm remembering the way I would only be looking at the stagger gauge, and we'd get a stagger, and I'd be like really pleased with it, only to then realize that he still got like more than half of his health. Yep, that's coming back to me. That disappointment.
It's controlling the ether.
What does that mean, Clive? What does it mean he's controlling the ether? Elaborate. Jeez. He's doing big stuff is what he's doing. I see that now. I'm trying to get out of the way of it. We're not doing too hot.
Look out!
Maybe we ought to just, like, use a shield, you know?
Come on!
Okay, I mean, that might have just saved our life, but it definitely didn't stop us from getting damaged. Oh, I did not mean to do that! I don't know why I started spamming those buttons! I just burned through so many potions that we're definitely gonna need later on. Oh, I'm such an idiot! Gosh darn it!
Waken winds!
That's going to be the difference between life and death later in this place. I just know it. I don't know if we can leave and come back here either. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. Like, I'm assuming you can. I don't know why they would stop us from it. Yep. That's right, Lucas. I'm speed running my potion inventory. We're burning through potions as quickly as we possibly can. How many potions can you consume in a second, you know? I'm sure I can consume more. Everything. Right now we've got him frozen. Jeez. In order to land that, you have to be so comfortable with, like, almost getting hit. Okay. We've been doing better second half of the fight. I forgot that we have a strength tonic we can take at any point. Which we're not going to, because we're already this far into this fight. We might as well see it through. But next time we get faced with a big guy, we might need to do that. Should we unleash a tornado on him again? It deals some good passive damage. Makes it really hard to dodge him, though. Somehow, that's twice now we managed to just do that. For some reason, I feel like the accidental consumption of most of our potions, maybe it's just the disappointment I now feel in myself, but I feel like I'm playing at a much better rate. I'm playing at a much higher level, except for right there where I almost got hit by that. I'll tell you what, one thing that's definitely happening, I do feel my pulse much more strongly now than I did mere moments ago. Okay, last hit. Spaghetti quesadillas. No, I don't think I've ever had that. That sounds odd. How is it, Lucas? Is it just a quesadilla with spaghetti ingredients? Or is it spaghetti with quesadilla ingredients? Or both? Oh, also, we leveled up. I thought we were max level in this. What is the max level in this game? Hold on. $50. Oh. We got close. Living Tissue and Fallen Enforcer. Excuse me? Shadowy details of its make and provenance aside, attempting to explain why a blade so apparently blunt might be able to slice through hardened steel like a brand through butter. A brand through... No one does... Why not just a hot knife through butter? That's a realistic thing you might do. I mean, I understand a brand is hot, but why would you ever introduce a brand to butter? Maybe to things that make butter, certainly. That being a cow. Did you know that cows produce butter? You just got to leave the milk in there a little bit longer and, like, shake the cow around, and when you squeeze it out, it's... well, birds fly, sky is blue, and endeavor best left for bards and book rights. Absolutely. Is that better than what I currently have? Those stats look to be about the same. That must be like... Wait, I went through absolute heck in order to get the sword we currently have. Are you telling me the DLC just hands you one after you defeat like a big boy?
Sentinel 503 offline.
Oh, good. So there's at least 502 others.
Initiating emergency core relocation protocol.
Don't do that. Just leave the core there, please. That's the mother crystal. It's bound to be. That's what we want.
If I didn't know better, I'd say that was the heart of a mother crystal.
I'm with you, Joshua. Where's it going? Don't go up with it. I guess that's better than going down. It would be great if we had maybe a bunch of people capable of flying who could take us up there. Like maybe a boy who could turn into a fiery
I knew
bird.
that fallen thing was no match for you. Allow me to apologize for earlier. That was,
Reckless stupidity.
ill-played.
No.
All born of a misunderstanding, though. Can we start again?
We don't need your apologies. We need answers. And you're going to give them to us.
I suppose you'll be wanting to know about the tower, then? As
Yes.
you've probably guessed, this isn't the first time we've been here. Fact is, my people have been coming to this place for centuries.
Have they now?
That's unexpected.
To these ruins in particular?
Aye, well, they, talked to us, told us what this lot was all for.
And what is it for?
Well, believe it or not, the Fallen were actually using this place to make their own, mother crystal. Though, despite years of searching, all we ever found was shards.
Then, Harpocrates was right. It would seem that the Fallen did indeed acquire the god's ability to craft crystals.
Interesting.
I wouldn't go that far. The shards aren't exactly divine. They're not even what you'd call decent. But they're better than nothing, and nothing is what our people had before we found them. So we've been coming here ever since.
But these dust crystals have only recently appeared on the black market. What made you decide to start selling them?
The economy.
Skies. Once they went dark, the crystals started growing back, till there were more than you could count. And with the mothers all cracked, anyone with anything that could muster so much as a spark had people queuing up to take their coin.
Yes. At a cost to us all. Quality apart, these crystals are no different from the ones the world has been using since the dawn of time. And it cannot continue.
No, it cannot. While this is clearly none of Ultima's doing, there can be little doubt but that it serves his cause.
Then our path is clear. So let's do what must be done.
Wait, you lot aren't thinking what I think you're thinking, are you?
Oh, I think there's a good chance we are.
But, what about the tower's defenses? That
we
thing
just
you
smoked
just
them.
fought, it won't be the last one.
There's at least
And the
502
further you
others.
climb, the worse they'll get.
That's what
How
I'm
about
assuming.
we head back to Martha's before someone gets hurt, eh?
That is sound advice, which I suggest you take before someone gets hurt.
All I can think about is that sword. So Lucas says that his grandpa was a professional cow shaker. Did he make butter with his shaking cows, or did he shake cows to make milkshakes? Because that you can do that too. You can feed a cow a lot of milk and a little bit of vanilla, and then it's called a milkshake. But what you really do is you put the cow in the back of a truck, and you just floor it, and you do donuts. And after about 20 minutes, squeeze out a nice. You need to do it up north too. This was before the days of refrigeration, so you had to take the cow up north where it was already below freezing. Pump it full of butter and vanilla, or no, sugar and vanilla, put it in the bed of a truck and do a donut, and then after about 10 or 20 minutes, you got yourself a milkshake. This is all true. Tell me about that sword. It is slightly better. It is just a little bit better than what I've currently got, which is absurd. I went through all the effort of doing all the side quests to get this one, and you're telling me I just had to pay money? Pay to win. Boo. Boo on you. I did have to fight a big guy for it, but that guy was hardly the toughest thing we fought in this game.
Are you sure you don't want to think this over? We could talk about it outside, where it's safe.
Nah, I'm gonna leave these guys. I am kind of curious to hear what they have to
That
say.
in here before. I swear.
What's this guy's deal?
We should go home. I told him.
Okay. Well, you guys go on. I've got a better sword. It did.
The Fallen built all this. The knowledge they must have needed. Knowledge now lost.
So I'm assuming the Fallen were also the ones who built the airships that were flying around once. Why don't we get that as a DLC? I want some Fallen, like, prequel stuff. That's what I'm talking about. So it looks like we can go either direction here. And I'm wondering if this is a situation where we need to go in both directions in order to get to where we're ultimately trying to go. Like, do we need to go over here and activate something to turn on an elevator, or is it just make a big circle? I am unsure. But I would love... Oh, I was going to say, I noticed that we did keep the Buster skin, which I appreciate. Because otherwise, I think we would have had to go back and reactivate it. What I definitely don't want to do is what we did
This is
earlier.
like every other Fallen ruin.
Yeah.
Then there'll be a lift.
Absolutely. We're assuming it's not just inside here. Maybe we should go ahead in. Because if we continue forward and that ends up being the way up, which seems very unlikely, probably going to be over there or something. Or possibly through here. I just don't want to miss anything. Certainly nothing that requires me to replay this DLC. Because that would require that I replay the entire game, I reckon. Oh, wait, can we not get in there? Did I misunderstand the assignment? Have I made it all the way back around to the front? Where is the front? Where did we come from? I'm so turned around. Have we gone all the way around? I feel like we've gone all the way around. Go back. Was there no way in here to begin with? Was I just completely crazy? What direction did we come from? Oh my gosh, I have no clue. Was it this way? Yes, there's the guys. There's the fellas. There's no way in here, is there? No, I thought this was a path. I'm just crazy as it happens. That's better. Had farms in Tennessee and Wisconsin for butter and milkshake, respectively. That's quite the operation your grandpappy had there. I respect quite a bit. Buster, I hardly know her. Listen, I'm not sure if that's appropriate for YouTube's terms of service, so I'm not going to read it out loud. Oh, no! No, this will be a lift. I recognize the glowing spots in the ground. This brings back a new core memory for me of thinking these were explosives on the ground while making my way through the first sort of dungeon of the game, being harassed by my family about coming to eat dinner with them. This is this is something I will never forget now. It's like stored in my mind of this moment where I'm just like, I'm live, trying to record Final Fantasy, stop calling me! Ugh, the lower ring. What's funny is I barely remember the dinner at all. I don't know who was there. I think I might remember where. I think it was a Mexican food restaurant. But what I remember is just the frustration. Family, please, I'm trying to do my YouTube business. Which is what my parents, whom I love dearly, refer to it as. I love them so much, but they will tell their friends, oh, he has a YouTube business. And then I have to answer the same, 12 questions that everyone over the age of 40
Any idea
asks
what those are?
about my YouTube
They seem to
business.
be containers of some sort. Or perhaps...
Cages. Like some sort of twisted menagerie. But why here?
It's a great question. Why chocobos, goblins, and minotaurs? Because that's the three models they already had ready to go when they started development of this DLC? Yeah, okay, it's sometimes called YouTube business, sometimes it's referred to as an internet business. My dad, I think, prefers internet business. He'll tell, oh, my son, he's got an internet business. Tell him about it. I'd rather not. Oh, so you're on YouTube? Yeah. It's like the same three questions. It's like, how, you make money on there? And yeah, and then there's always the assumptions like, okay, so the more subscribers you have, the more you get paid? It's like, no. No, it doesn't quite work like that. Like, what kind of video? Can I have your channel name? Like, heavens, no, you cannot. This is the last thing I want is for you to have the channel name. Really, the belt's better than the one I have, too. Oh, yeah, a little bit less of an HP boost, but not by enough to matter. Yeah, we're putting that on, too. Goodbye, Ouroboros. I'm assuming we're going to get a better one of these, too. I mean, this one could be considered better, depending on... Wait, why didn't we swap to this one? Didn't I look at this one earlier and said, no, it's good? It's not that big a difference. It's a -3 to defense and an extra 18 to HP. We're switching to that. Of course we're switching to that. Also, I just messed that up. Is that what I wanted? Hold on, go back. What are we doing here? The Founder's Grasp, the Fallen Belt, the Fallen Enforcer. Why is this one different? Maybe we haven't found the Fallen. Maybe there's a Fallen Grasp as well. I guess we'll find out. Are we better equipped? Did I do that right? Did I get the right things? Yeah, I did. Okay. It's very nice of people to ask, right? But I'd rather just not talk about it usually ever. And I definitely don't want them to go watch the videos. They're not going to understand them. They're gonna be really confused. My favorite story regarding that was my friend Austin. He and I started doing YouTube together back in 2011 or 12.
How many of these things are
We were doing Minecraft. Lucas, you might remember those videos. And his mom thought that we made
Contaminant
Minecraft.
detected. Releasing subjects Alpha to Epsilon.
Wait, they're still alive.
Yeah, they are.
This tower is more than 15 centuries old.
She didn't quite understand what we were doing, and she thought that we had created Minecraft, and we found this out because she asked him whether or not he was helping me with the... I think she used the term coding. Like, do you help Reese code any of this? And he was like, what do you mean? The game you're making. Which is so sweet. She also somehow, and I don't want to say the word because of YouTube, somehow she got the website we were on wrong, right? She went looking for our videos, and she went to... I don't know how she's typed it in wrong or whatever, but she ended up on a website not intended for audiences of all ages, we'll say, and was very upset that we were on a website like that, which also confused my friend Austin.
Stay down.
Which is so funny to think back on. It's very funny to think
To
back
grow
on.
crystals. Why imprison creatures here?
But yeah, that's a good time. That was a great time. No one in my family watches my videos, heaven no. I have a few friends who do, and it makes me uncomfortable. Like, don't watch that. Don't watch me when I'm in my internet persona. It's like, oh, it's just you though, and I'm like, yeah, but don't, because now I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking, like, am I gonna say something and you're gonna hear it and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Reese said this about this person we all know. I can't think of any instance where that would occur. If I go in here, they're all going to wake up and want to fight me. But I feel like that's true of going in here as well. And I think we need to go in there to hit that button, which means there's no necessity in coming in here. There's no reason to come in here other than to find stuff, and there's nothing to find. Oh, door. Okay, we got to go in that other room and hit the button to open that door, and then we're going to have to fight some
That
guys.
device.
Oh.
It glows just like the doors.
Yeah, well spotted, but this also glows, and it is a door. Yep, nope, experiment room where we're going to be doing some fighting, I guess.
No mistakes.
Oh, big fella, big griffin. Why do they have a sample of every creature living here? What was the objective they were trying to accomplish, right? Also, wait a minute, hold on, we'll just do this. This will be way faster. Also, I noticed our potions were topped off again, which means we must have been picking some up and I wasn't paying enough attention to notice. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take that. I don't want to die. This is not how I want to die. Noah's Ark? I mean, I guess it could be, yeah. They could have been preparing for the world to end and they were storing animals away in here for that eventuality. But that's kind of sad, because now we're just, like, murdering our way through here. Can we not go back, by the way? That is unfortunate! We just left whatever was in that room undone, and we can't go back. Unless this somehow goes all the way back around. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta start hitting buttons when I have the opportunity to hit buttons. Maybe this all leads back to that room. I don't know. It definitely looks like it doesn't. And also there's just goblins in here for some reason.
I doubt some of the creatures in these cages have been seen in Valisthea for 1,000 years.
Everything we've seen in these cages, we fought before, I'm pretty sure. Except for maybe the weirdo dogs, Joshua. Alright, stop talking out your bum. No, don't fight that. Don't fight that. Get away from that. Get away from that. Shoot him. There you go. There we go. Much wiser. Wow. Now imagine if he'd been closer and that actually dealt a good amount of damage. Where might we be now? Where might we be now? Boy, that was dramatic. A Spire Raptor is just like a regular raptor. It's a little bit more fleshy, but... Oh, are all of my potions topped off again? It looks like it. That's good. Because, good golly, I need one. There's also a Spire Wyvern. Listen, you can't just put the name of the place you're at, and now it's a new creature. Right? If you take a white-tailed deer and you put it in the woods of Texas, and you just say it's a Texas deer, it's still just a white-tailed deer. Alright? Except maybe they have like a stronger sense of independence. I don't know.
Come on!
I'm with you, Clive. I don't know what's going on. I'm not at my best right now. I'm sorry I've almost gotten you killed multiple times. Okay. Now it's
Fine hound. Soil and stone.
I really regret the decision we've made that's led us to this point, where we can no longer go backwards. It's possible that whatever this button is up here, it accomplishes the same goal. But I definitely feel like we've left something important behind. Is this the door? What are the odds that right on the other side of this door... This is probably the door. We could have gone through and skipped all of that. Oh well. We got some XP out of the deal. Ooh, a nourishment bit. Sounds intriguing. I'll bite at your bit. What is that? It's obviously not something you wear. It's obviously not a different thing that you wear. It must be an accessory then. What do you do? Increases HP regen potential when taking damage while automatically restoring HP regain gauge. What? Hold on. Increases HP regain potential when taking damage while automatically restoring HP... Yeah, I'll try it. Do I understand it? No, but I'll give it a go. Let's see if it makes sense. I think I get the idea. There's that faded green line. That is the HP you could potentially regain by doing certain kinds of attacks. And maybe it's referring to that. Oh, sweet heavens, this one has a jetpack. That is uncalled for. He's got a laser gun. Nah, it's a sword. I mean, that doesn't make it better. Oh, good, it's Omicron.
Though it appears this incarnation can fly.
Yeah, he's still a chump, though. You can still permafrost him. I should not insult him. Because he's gonna unfreeze eventually and do whatever he just did to me. Just gonna unload everything we got on him right out the gate. And then have nothing left to hit him with. Perfect! Come on, he's almost down! This guy's a chump. I don't know what we're worried about. Boom! Staggered. Loser. Hey, Lucas. Tell your dad hi from me. And I hope you have a great evening. Take care, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for being a cosmic kind of guy. Whatever that means.
May it prove useful.
Now that Lucas is gone, I'm probably going to play a lot better. Because I'm no longer going to be under pressure to impress him. Ooh, didn't quite time that the way I wanted to. Didn't quite time that at all. It just got hit. Just kind of waiting on all my big stuff to reload.
Not good.
Careful, Clyde.
That was the wrong one. I'm not gonna say this guy was easier than the last one we fought, but I think we're definitely having a better time. Probably because I'm not coming into this fight completely fresh. What I think would suck is this guy and the other guy, and also we're about to die. I need to stop talking. Like this is a finished thing. Gosh, but I was really hoping that would be enough to stagger him again. It's not been. Gosh, I was hoping that would stagger him as well.
Not good.
Please be staggered. We're burning through potions right now.
Like old times.
Not like we did in that first fight, though. That was obviously worse. Get him with this. The fight is almost won. Dodge that, or did I just time it poorly? Because it kind of looked like he dodged it. Thank goodness. There we go. Fight's done. Nope, fight is... Slap him. Slap him. Just hit him.
My strength is yours.
Come on, punch him. He's almost dead. Just keep punching him. He's almost dead. There we go. Just took an extreme lunge. We might not actually hit level 50 by the end of this. What is this bombardment bit? Increases will damage dealt using most aerial attacks by 20%. Cool, if that's your fighting style.
And that makes 2.
Yes, but of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Do we jump higher than we used to? Also, are we never actually going to have the opportunity to go back and re-explore parts of the tower we've run past? How many cool things have we just left behind by ignoring very obvious giant buttons we could push to interact with things? That's a lift, okay? That is a lift that's obviously going to take us out of here. Are we sure there's nothing else we can do here before we do that? Both of these doors are shut and locked. There's no buttons on them we can press. I think we can say we're reasonably sure if we run through here, we're not leaving anything useful behind. We may be leaving something useful behind. I bet you if you cared, you could probably go to that stone slate and replay this.
Why not simply disable the lift?
What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us.
I say, didn't we definitely leave them behind at the bottom and somehow they're still talking? No, they are here with us. They teleported, I guess.
There's an entire fleet.
Yeah?
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Mid will want to see this.
I didn't think I cared anymore about the lore of this world, but I'm intrigued by the Fallen now. I don't feel like I actually thoroughly understood that they were human or a human precursor of some kind. Advanced humans. That is interesting and fascinating, and I like it. Also, I keep trying to open up a map, and there simply is not one. So no matter how many times I hit the button on the PlayStation, there is... Well, there's this map, but that's the world map, so that doesn't quite count. There's no environmental map. There's no instance map, if you will. Ooh, I see Fly Guys! This is gonna be a fight. That also looks like a portal, but I think that's just the same as that one back there. No! Okay. Maybe it is a portal.
This might take a while.
Maybe if we fly through that, we end up in another tower somewhere. Just kind of let that take its course. Come on over here. Come on. Come on into the giant twister. Please, I beg you. You're gonna be like that, aren't you? Punch him. Punch him into the twister! Was not even my intention, it just worked out that way. Okay, now we've got to capitalize on them all being on the ground before they take flight again. Absolutely amazing. Plenty of bloody hides from that as well. What I'd actually like to see, though, is more regular potions. We did get a high potion, I noticed, that refilled our health, because we've not tapped into those yet, intentionally. Fallen bracelets. We talked about it! We talked about it. Get me back in here to the... Let's see. Okay, so pretty decent boost in a defense, a reduction in our overall HP. But is 20 HP really enough to care about? I feel like no, when we have 3,010 versus 3,030. I don't think that's enough to be concerned with, and that little bit extra defense, considering how often I get smacked around for being bad at dodging and blocking and all that, could come in handy. We'll have to wait and see for sure. We're not going to know until... Actually, we'll never know, now that I think about it, now that I'm saying it out loud. Unless I run through the same scenario twice with two different setups and play identically, there's no way of knowing whether or not these tiny changes will ever make a difference. They add up over time. That's what matters, truly. Yeah, okay, this feels like a place where a boss is going to show up and fight me. High potion and a regular potion. Yeah. Wow. Look at this. You can see pretty far here. Is that the Rosarian capital? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that Port Isildur? I actually have no idea. That's that big viaduct bridge thing that they have. I think Port Isildur's across the way there, if I'm not mistaken. What is that? Maybe I'm very turned around, and I don't actually know where anything is in this world. That's also likely. I liked that view, though. It'd be cool if this was a Breath of the Wild situation. We could just pull out a glider, hop down there, and glide to anywhere in the world. But none of that's real. That's like a sky map sort of thing. Not to burst the illusion, but that the world outside isn't actually loaded. We're not there yet. Someday. Someday.
Anomalous activity detected.
Oh yeah, I see these guys.
Mobilizing Aegis units.
Ooh, the Aegises! Fantastic!
Show them what we're capable of.
Was that most of them? That was most of them. We need to check if we have any abilities we want to upgrade. Because I've not checked in a while, and it's possible that we do. And we probably have the points now to upgrade them. What's this fellow about to do? What are you? What are you? You're big. I don't like you. Not because you're big. That's not the reason I dislike you. I'm just stating a fact as well as a feeling, a vibe. I get bad vibes from you that you're going to hit me and hurt me. That's not what I'm looking for in life. Definitely want to avoid whatever that was. Hey, big guy. Okay, don't do that. I was going to say hit me with what you got, but it was meant to be like an empty sort of invitation. Because what I actually wanted to do was dodge out of the way of your attack. and use the opportunity to freeze you in place. But I'm having a really bad time with the timing on that. So here, just hang out inside of here for a while.
For you, brother.
Beautiful. I just realized there's a second one back there that we're gonna have to deal with after this one. We've unloaded everything we've got on this one guy. And now he's just back there like, I'm here too, sir. Is he the same? He's the same. Why don't you come on over here, big guy? There's still a twister, I say, as it fades out of existence. Is this guy, like, not affected by the... Oh, gosh. Joe, good lord, we almost died there. Don't know if you noticed that. Get out of there. Yeah, that time I dodged it perfectly when I gained nothing from it.
May it prove useful.
Oh. So at some point, my health got restored there, which I appreciate. I did use a potion. I think I used 2 during this fight, if I'm not remembering incorrectly, but I don't know how my health got completely restored. I appreciate it. We did just pick up another potion, too. We're doing good. The game's given us a good balance of potions, so we're staying healed up, and I don't feel too bad about recovering health. Ooh, okay. A disengagement bit. What does that do? Indicates precise parry timing. Wait, what? Hold on. What does this do? Indicates precise parry timing by temporarily changing the color of a target's display name. Increases slowdown following a successful parry by 20%. We might try that one. I know that there's some, like, easy, like these down here, the Ring of Timely Strike. When equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing square. Timely Evasion. Automatically evade attacks. Timely Focus, Healing, Assistance. There's things down here that you could use to kind of get a bit of an assist during combat. This seems similar but slightly different. So what does it actually... Hold on. Changing the color of the target's display name. Parrying is something we've never actually been able to do intentionally successfully. So we'll see whether or not this makes a difference.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
That's it? Flying Mike Wazowski with horns?
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
We shouldn't make fun of it. We really should not make fun of it.
How is that even possible? Better not to think about it.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. Also, the name of the thing? Are you talking about in the top right corner of the screen? I'm never looking over there. How am I going to notice that it changes color? Did it say the name? It didn't say the target reticle, did it? Or something like that? This might be the least useful thing that we've ever gotten from the game. Hold on. Hit it with this. Okay. All right. I take back everything I said. It was such a tight window, though. Like, gosh, I don't even think with the tip I'm going to be able to do that consistently.
Follow the ether, Clive.
Right.
I also don't like that I do actually have to, like, look up at its name. I guess it's just a matter of, like, realizing it's about to hit and then checking for the name change. Also, are my reflexes going to be fast enough for that? Hold on, let's find out. Oh, shoot. Now is not the right time to find out. I don't think that's an attack I can parry. Dodge that. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Missed it. Come on, big guy. This is dumb.
Thanks, boy.
This is dumb. I can't spend all my time staring at their name. See, not all the attacks are even going to be dodgeable or parryable. If he attacks with magic, you can't parry magic. Okay, time to focus. Time to stop doing whatever that was. Have we staggered this thing yet, or is this about to be the first time? Judging by its current health, I'm assuming it's the first time. There we go. We got one good parry out of the deal. We might leave it on. I don't know, maybe for things that do more physical attacks it might be useful. Or maybe I could just learn to, you know, actually time parries properly. A skill that we never learned throughout the entire playthrough of the game. Not the game's fault, entirely my fault. Hold on, do your thing. There's so many other things to pay attention to on the screen. Oh good, this again. This was fun. Actually, I think I don't need to move. Oh, maybe I do, actually. Okay, yep, this seems pretty bad, what's happening right now. That's unfortunate that that's happening now. Oh! I don't want to use a heal. There's a possibility I don't need to. At the same time, we're really close to dying, so we're going to go ahead and use a heal. Because I would hate to make it this far and then die. Yep. You can parry through them. Gotta remember that. That's the strat. That is absolutely the strat. You know what? Do this to it. See how it likes this. Oh, good gosh. This was a horrible decision. We can't see when they're coming. Actually, it doesn't look like it's doing anything if you... Ooh! Okay, no, that was good. That was smooth. We just gotta be patient right now and let the tornado do its work. Oh good, the little flying orb of nonsense is back.
Shiva!
This is new. Electricity on the ground is new. I don't like it. Wish it wasn't happening. Using another potion. Punch this thing. Punch this thing so hard we stagger it. Excellent work. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Nothing says we can't do this while it's in the middle of attacking us. And who knows, maybe we can even stagger. Unlikely to stagger it right now, honestly, based on what I'm seeing. Seems like that's not going to work out for us.
Too slow.
You've got to dodge through those. That's the way to do it right there. Okay.
Nice try.
You know what? Just do this again. I don't care. Just do it again.
Titan!
Stand fast.
Oh yeah, I just walked right into that. Like an absolute
Garuda!
Ooh. See, I got electricity too. It's not great, is it?
Forgive me.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! What is the last checkpoint? Is that going to be the start of this battle? How far back are you taking me? It said it was going to respawn me with extra potions too, which is unnecessary. I didn't need that. I just need the same amount we came into this with. I wasn't even using them. It's so stupid. I was doing that thing where I'm convinced I'm going to run out of potions, so I'm not using my potions. But I clearly need to use my potions. Also, he was already partially defeated at the start of the fight, so at least we're not going all the way back. That's nice. I still feel like a pathetic failure and loser, though. That doesn't help me at all.
Shiva!
Nice to have all my potions back, I guess. But that feels like a cheese. Like, if you're doing really bad on potions, you could just let yourself die and then respawn and you have more than you started with? Don't like that. That's the thing that killed me, what killed me before, that was. It was just dropped right on top of my head, I think. And I just let that happen. That is unfortunate, what happened there. Okay, how close to this guy can we get while he's doing this? Wow, that does a lot of damage to us.
Too slow.
Probably not do that again. Probably use our potions. Probably use them again. Can't let ourselves just die again. Can't let that happen the second time. It's bad enough the first time. It's going to be really embarrassing the second. So there will be no second. I'm staying sharp. I don't think we're going to be defeating him here today in this current chain attack. But once he's out of it, or as soon as he's coming out of it, we'll do this. Hit him with everything. This is going to be lightning on the ground attack. Probably don't want to go near him, considering this is where he throws the big lightning ball that killed me that one time. Yeah, there it is. Speak of the devil. We got this. Big balls of exploding fire.
Titan! Gah! 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 Gah!
Ooh, that was a solid punch. We did some damage with that one.
Soil!
I got away.
Nice try.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Too slow.
You gotta pick your dodge direction very carefully there. Got hit by that one way too many times to get hit by it again. Not gonna let it happen. Is he taunting me right now? Is that what he's doing? Son of a gun. He's got a lot of nerve right now. Okay, we can't do this. I was just gonna stand there and tank everything until this was over, but that was clearly the wrong choice.
Waken winds!
Hold on, this ought to get him. If not outright defeated, close. So close I can almost taste it. Yes, okay, time to release our inhibitions and feel the rain on our skin.
Fool!
Oh! Got there in the end, and that is what matters. Jeez. What did we get out of that? Okay, just a bunch of nonsense. Fare thee well, Mike Wazowski.
Link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
Don't like that. Don't do that. That's unnecessary. No!
Made an impression.
Don't do that. That feels like we're about to go
The
through.
rest of the cages will open now.
Yeah.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
No, that feels like we're in the middle of a gauntlet sort of
May
situation.
not.
Yeah, no, let's get out of here if we can. Let's leave.
Memory files reached. Code orange. Bypassing safety protocols. Research staff are to proceed to the nearest light zone immediately.
Music just got interesting. Music is a choice right now. It feels like we're supposed to be fighting a lot of things right now, and we're just not. The Upper Ring. I was told this entire DLC was about a 3-hour experience. So we're about 2/3 of the way through, if that's accurate.
Living flesh.
Don't say that.
Beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
Yeah. In the sort of mechanical life sort of way, I guess. Hey guys. You like the wind? No, don't do anything. Don't fight them. Just be patient. Just wait it out. It'll be done soon enough. Except for this guy. Get in there, you. Don't be different. Don't be different. Just get in there. There you go. No, come back here, you. You gotta go join your kin. Oh, dang it. Look what you've done now. Always one that's gotta be different.
It's over!
Why is this place full of goblins? Wait a minute, these aren't like reanimated undead goblins either. Do they just live in the tower? Are they maybe the No way! Are the goblins what remain of the fallen? Surely not. No, that's wild, baseless speculation. That's a silly, dumb theory. There's no shot that's what this is. That the goblins were once a super technologically advanced species? I'm gonna say no. No, absolutely not. Assailment bit. Okay, well, what does that do? We have to find out. We've had the disengagement bit, and it's not been great for us. Increase rate at which damage multiplier rises while enemies are staggered, as well as increase multiplier maximum 200%. The battle technique double impact is earned upon attaining a multiplier maximum. Yeah, we'll put that on there. That sounds like a fun time. Oh, good. It's these guys. There are more in here than I realized when we first came through the door. I think I saw about 3 of them. There's a few more. I mean, not anymore, obviously. Jeez. We almost got out of this room without any real combat. That was beautiful. That almost looked pro. You know, you unleash all of your abilities in that manner, and it almost looks like you know what you're doing. Speaking of knowing what I'm doing, remember a really long time ago when I said we were going to come check this panel? Well, here we are, finally checking it. What have we got around here? What have we got that we haven't upgraded? Cold Snap? Which one is this? Yeah, no, we like all of these abilities. But have we maximized the best ones? Where's the one where you dodge out of the way? Is that this one? Temporarily freeze enemies. Hold on. Attacking while sliding. Is that Cold Snap? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's Cold Snap. We've maximized it. Okay. There's no making that any better. Limit Break. Limit Break gauge. What is this? Wait, I didn't know we could upgrade this. I had no idea you could upgrade Limit Break. Why have we not upgraded that? I think I called it ATB gauges earlier, but you knew what I meant. Obviously, we want to upgrade that. Yeah, we'll master it. We use Limit Break in every... Have we always had the ability to upgrade that, and we've just never done it? Insane. We never really got into these abilities at all, did we? What else do we currently have equipped? Mastered. Okay, Aerial Blast is upgraded, but it doesn't say mastered. Can Aerial Blast be further upgraded? Oh, son of a gun. We don't have enough to do it now, but there was an upgrade to it. Flames of Rebirth is mastered. What about Big Lightning one? Looks like it's mastered. Judgment Bolt. Okay. It kind of looks like all the ones that we use most often. Again, we never really got heavily into these either. We've tried just about everything here. There's some we just didn't get us into. Well, now I had no idea we could have upgraded Aerial Blast. I'm not upset with the decision we made, though. I'm surprised that we had never bothered to upgrade the Limit Break. That one... I mean, we use that in pretty much every boss fight. That has been our...
Make this as well. Or is it some sort of corruption?
It's a perversion is what it is, Clive.
But wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Yeah, it looks like the Flood from Halo. You're right about that. So now we've got a combination of Xenoblade Chronicles and Halo. Which, for at least one person out there, this is the best thing to ever happen in gaming. Well, this is just a Minotaur. This fella has nothing to do with any of this. He's just hanging around. He's really upset because this has been his house for 7 generations, right? His family have been living here, and now we've shown up and made the place awful.
A Minotaur.
Born over 1,500 years ago. Yes.
I think I just made a revelation, okay? I'll explain what it is here in a second. I need to test a little bit more to make sure I know what I'm talking about. I can't believe that was a parry. It wasn't intentional, I'll assure you that much. I've been hitting O twice to dodge with the Deadly Ice Jill ability. And I don't think you have to hit it twice. Because I did it once there and it got the guy. What is doing it twice do? Hold on. Doing it once does that. Doing it twice just does like a little flurry at the end. And I don't think the little flurry is necessary. That was, again, just an incidental parry. There's no intention behind those. You folks ought to know by now that there's never... Oh my gosh! Hold on a minute! Look how many... We've got like 4 bars of limit things now! Wait, have I been able to do this whole time, or is that new with the DLC? Is that why I didn't upgrade it before? Because I didn't know? Or is it because it's new with the DLC? Does anyone know? Because I'm so confused as to why there's 4 of those now. I assumed if you could upgrade it, it would be part of, like, playing in hard mode or something. But it looks like I'm actually just an idiot. Am I just an idiot? I think the answer to that is most likely yes. But also, I don't know, and that's what's driving me crazy. If I could have upgraded it the whole time, why didn't I? I feel like I would have noticed that. I don't know, though, is the problem. I did it again with the flurry that I don't think is necessary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, take a potion. You've earned it. The way that we use the limit break during, like... the way that we use it during attacks like this, 2 was never not enough, right? Like, we always had it pretty much for the entire stagger. But having more is better. There's no denying that. I am perplexed and confused beyond reason. Can I dodge out of seismic impact? Yeah, probably if I timed it properly.
May it prove useful.
I think this is going to be it for this guy. I guess not. Never mind. This is going to be it for this guy right here. Can I? No, I was going to shoot him with fire to finish him. I am very frustrated with myself, if that is what actually happened. If I went through, what does this one do? Improves limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit break by 50%. Oh! Speaking of limit break, also, if fatal damage is taken while the limit gauge is full, a limit break is automatically triggered, preventing KO, except under special circumstances, such as being in the Deadlands. Reasonable. I don't know what bitfit means, and I'm not going to check either. I'm more interested right now in whether or not that's going to be better. I forgot what the last one does. Increases the rate at which the damage multiplier rises. So here's the thing with that. The battle technique double impact is earned upon attaining the maximum multiplier, which I don't know if we did or not. But I feel like this one is going to be better moving forward for us anyway, right? Improve the limit break. I cannot believe that I wouldn't have noticed the ability to upgrade the limit break. I cannot believe that I wouldn't have noticed that for the entire, what, 40, 50 hours we put into this game? I cannot. I fully believe I could have done that, but I can't believe that I did it. I know that makes no sense. I don't know what to think or feel anymore.
Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
It's an interesting way of phrasing that. Not one I'm fond of. You know I said earlier it was like the Flood, but it really reminds me of Calamity Ganon's ooze. Remember the giant puddle of hands that comes after you? Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that at all.
There's another one of those devices.
Yeah, remember the one that we just didn't touch before? Let's touch this one. Let's actually touch it this time and see what it does and see what we missed out on.
Entry 750501.
Oh, it's lore.
Improvement of crystal resilience 492.
Good. We missed lore.
When biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
I cannot believe we missed lore because I was just charging forward like an idiot. And there's no way to double back as far as we can tell. We might be able to freely explore this place once it's all said and done, but I doubt it because usually in like a main story scenario like this, you can't go back to previously visited places, which is very frustrating. Because there's been some really cool towns that we've gone through as part of, like, the capital of Rosaria and the capital of Walud, the silliest name in gaming, that I would like to re-explore, but you just can't unless you go back and you replay the entire story scenario, which I don't want to do under most circumstances. Oh yeah, this thing's going to a supernova and I can't get away from it. Oh, excuse me. I don't like that. Oh, good, more goblins. Oh, lots of them. Are we going to go ahead and stick with the theory, the ridiculous theory, that the goblins are what remains of the, cheese. I can't see what's happening. The goblins are what remains of the Fallen. I like that idea. It's dumb. Alright, you. Don't attack me. I'm trying to get rid of your shield right now. There we go. Alright. I was sort of hoping that would do more area of effect damage to all the other little fellas. Didn't quite manage that.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen...
Yeah?
Then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined.
No wonder Ultima struck them down.
Oh no, not one of these! That's way too Final Fantasy VII Remake for me. There's no need to have a thing you squeeze through. This is next generation gaming here. We have SSDs. For those of you who are not in the know, the reason we had those previously was so it would slow down the game while it loaded assets out ahead of you. Hold on, where's my gear? We did just pick up some gear, didn't we? Or did I imagine that entirely? Looks like we picked up something. I must have imagined it. Yeah, alright. That or was just really bad gear and doesn't rank. This feels like we're approaching a final battle of some sort. This shot in particular looks like we're walking into a boss room. I don't see a boss, I see a couple of little fellas. Oh! Another Omicron! Wonderful. Remember before when I said it would be awful if we had to fight an Omicron and whatever that first robot was? I just hope the game wasn't listening and thought, ooh, that's a good idea. Alright, hold on. Let's deal with all of the little guys first. What is this? Oh, it's a potion. Oh, good. I'll take that freely, then. Alright. Time to stop goofing off. I'm gonna fight this guy now. I did not mean to do a precision block just then. That wasn't what I was going for. I have no regrets about it. I was trying to do a dodge. It all comes out to about the same thing, other than I just wasn't paying attention to what button I was pressing. Maybe this will be easier now that we've gotten... Okay, so this is supposed to boost our healing by a certain percentage, right? I think by 50%, which is great. And then also it's supposed to make all of our, like, abilities that are buffed during a fight like this be more buffed? Which I don't know which of our abilities are buffed in a fight like this. Also, he's no longer, I just realized, for quite a while there, he was not... he could have killed us just then. I didn't realize he was no longer staggered, and I was still just attacking him. Yep, beautiful parry, love it. I need to check something here in just a second. I have a working theory about a thing now, but I'm not going to know until I go into the menu and check. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, old pal. Weren't anticipating that, were you? Sucks to be you, pal. Dying from spells. I was going to spell him to death, but never mind. So, what I was going to check is some of you who have been with the channel for a long time know that I do this fun thing where I like read a thing but they don't actually register what it says. So on my third and most recent playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake, this time on the deck, I took way more time actually reading what different abilities do, and I realized that Tifa can be pretty overpowered when you've got someone staggered in a particular way, and that made me realize, what exactly does this do? Improving battle and performance for a short period. So the ability we just collected and equipped, this thing here, limit break induced enhancements. Okay, improves limit break induced enhancements. What does that mean? Are there certain abilities that do more damage during a limit break? Okay, this doesn't specify that. This doesn't either. Because there's some attacks you can do in 7 that increase stagger under certain circumstances.
Code red.
The heart must be close.
Tertiary is a great word. I'm a fan of that. Let me make sure I'm not getting an emergency alert here. Okay. Got a couple of bzzz on the phone. Always got to keep it close. You never know what might be going down. Family might want to go get done. All right, get over here on the elevator. We're going up.
Establishing connection with core containment unit. Manual override disabled.
No, see, the fades to black are weird. Again, I thought that was something we were past as a society. If it fades to black in this game, I'm accustomed to getting like a really nice cutscene from someplace far off. All of these fade to blacks have just been swapping environments.
There. Now's our chance.
Yeah, okay, let's be sneaky. Let's do our best stealth approach. Nah, let's just go full pelt. Who are we kidding? We're gonna run right in. What is the worst that could happen?
Unauthorized entry detected.
Tower.
Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega 1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system?
What does it sound like?
I have a feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
It sounds like an icon battle to me. Leviathan? Which ones are missing? Which ones have we not fought as part of the main game? What are you? Are you a new thing? Are you some new terror? Oh, you're a big spider. Is it absorbing the core? It's digitizing it into blocks. Oh no, it's sending it to the world of Recoded!
Core containment.
I don't want to get my DS out!
Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
That means killing us.
At least we know where it is this time.
Quite.
Do we?
And if we want it...
I mean, we assume it had just absorbed it, but we don't know that.
All we have to do is kill an icon.
It's a fake icon, though, like all the crystals here.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Big Viscerac. Alright, this is the one that Rudaka rides around on. No, this is going to be tough. We're going to use all our potions here because... What? Excuse me. I'm going to say no to this, please. I'm going to ask you to not. I'm going to ask you to please stop. Excuse me? This is very rude what you've done. I'm not really sure. Excuse me, stop. Thank you. Alright, guys, I'm on my way. I'm finally out of the weird triangles of death. I'm going to make it up there. I'm going to help you fight, I promise. It's slow going, but I'm going to get there in the end. We're finally making our approach. It's about to hit me, and I've panicked into whatever this attack is. Okay, we just got to be ready to dodge as soon as this is done. There we go. Lovely. Stop this. Stop this. Get this thing off of me. Get it off of me. I don't like it. Get it off of me. Get it away from me. Is this thing so big that if we put a tornado on it, we'll still be able to see it and dodge out of the way of its attacks? Because some things are that big, where they can be completely enveloped in the tornado and you'll still see what it's up to. This is not one of them, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's just yeet spells at it and see what happens. Wave cannon sounds bad when you say it like that. I don't know. He seems like a bit of a chump. There we go. Nope. Hold on. Pull him down. Pull him down. Pull him down. Nope. Missed it. Or it can't happen to him. I'm not sure. One of the two. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. It does kind of depend on how you view things, but I'm choosing to view this as halfway towards staggered and not as, oh, look, we've done about 5% of his health. If even that much. That might be reaching, actually. That might be hopeful. Not this again. Please. We know how to dodge this at least now. You just gotta be patient and keep running. Great music, by the way. Never fault this game for having great music. Did this game win an award for good music at the Game Awards? Am I crazy? Absolutely earned. Fantastic music. We got so lucky there, because that was not what I was trying to do.
Soil and stone!
Please stagger it. Please stagger it. I need a feeling like I'm about to get a win. We're doing so little damage. Now this is not gonna defeat it, right? I've got one hand spamming the attack button. This ain't gonna defeat it. I think we can all agree. We're gonna get it about like a quarter of the way down, and then we're gonna have to turn into icons and fight it in space or some nonsense. Some kind of Final Fantasy gubbins. Yeah, here we go. It's gonna stand up on its hind legs. It's transformed.
Is it over?
No.
Please tell me it's
You should know better! We've played most of the game at this point, Clive!
Data assessment.
I've technically defeated the final boss.
Recalculating.
You were there, you just don't remember it.
Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
not yet. And what makes you say that?
Is he on the roids now? What is happening?
Those new arms, for one.
Yep. Okay, here we go. We're going trans-dimensional here. We're in the digital plane now. We're in Recoded.
All right. I'm convinced.
The music is going off right now.
Nice try.
The music is going off. It is amazing. It's so good. We're barely doing any damage to it here, by the way. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. We're really trying our best, though. He doesn't seem to like the lightning attacks. Those seem to do the most stagger damage. Does that apply to, like, shooting magic at it as well? Oh, we don't have that magic, though. We don't have that icon set applied. I like that there's less, like, shooting magical projectiles at me now. I appreciate that. This is way easier to deal with. We've got a nice permafrost on the guy. The music is going so hard! This is nuts! It's so good! This is such a weird 80s vibe. Like with the visuals and everything. Also, what am I supposed to do about this? Just dodge out of the way of them? Don't get hit, I guess, is the answer. I just got hit, too, after saying it. I'm not even mad, though. Like, this is fantastic. There we go, that's what we needed. He's so close. This is... I don't want to transform into Ifrit. I'm having way too much fun with this. This is insanity, and I cannot express to you how on board I am with it. It's just madness, and it's great. Oh, that did so much damage. He's doing something called a Delta attack? Oh, he's doing this nonsense again. I could do without that. Oh, I was gonna try to dodge it. Get out of the way! Just shouting at Clive like he has any control over it that I'm not exerting. Like he can choose to dodge it. I can't stop smiling. This is so wonderful. Also, we're pretty sure this is the final battle, right? I can burn through all my potions. Oh, you son of a gun. Gosh, he's still so far from being defeated, though. There's gonna be another wave to all this. I'm sure of it. Can I not get away from him?
Do you feel the heat, brother? Seems like it still has some fire left in it.
I thought that was gonna be like a subtle suggestion that we turn into icons ourselves. Oh shoot! There's no getting out of this. There's no getting out of this. There's a tiny gap right there. Oh, we barely, narrowly escaped it. Either we're actually going to genuinely have to keep pushing this thing, or we're going to go to a third wave. I'm not sure. Like a third phase, I should say, is the proper terminology there. I understand my gaming vernacular, thanks. That or we're going to suddenly need to start dealing a whole lot more damage. Yep, okay, this again. Delta attack can go die in a hole. Oh no! Wandered right into that. Okay, big guy. All right. As soon as I'm starting to feel a little bit dismotivated. Demotivated? Not dismotivated. That's a different thing. It's not real. As soon as I start to feel that way, the game says, let me bring back the crazy soundtrack, buddy. No, we're going to keep you engaged. We're going to crank it back up to 11 again.
Nice try.
Okay, it's this again. No, we know what to do here. You just gotta get to the... Wait. I thought it was the case that there was a place to hide out between them. Right here. Okay, we're good. Once it hits the halfway point, I'm not going to be shocked if we go to a new stage. In fact, I'm expecting it now. I'll be almost disappointed if we don't. Because then, like, I've just completely misread the situation. And what does that say about me as a person? It says that I don't understand Final Fantasy. Okay, he's halfway down and we're still going. So I guess I just don't understand Final Fantasy.
Titan!
Take that potion, baby. We are down to one potion I want to throw out there. We do have 5, like, super potions. Why did we not take a strength tonic at the start of this fight? What is wrong with us? Why did we not do that? Oh, we're dumb, is what we are. We're just dumb. Oh, I should have died just there. Oh, I should have died just there. That was my last potion, too, by the way. That was a precision block. That was wonderful. Oh, I don't like whatever this is. I want to get out of the way of it. I'm sorry. Oh! High potion. Take it. Take it. We're in such a bad way now. We've burned through all of our potions. I gotta start playing better. I gotta start playing better. And not just, like, running into things like that. Play better, play better, play better. Take fewer risks. Fewer risks. Get behind it. Get away from these.
Come on.
Okay, we're gonna have to survive it here. And then take a high potion. We're down to 3. Alright, Flames of Rebirth this bad boy.
Wakened wind!
Come on, come on. Get it in the twister, get it in the twister. Do this too. Just do this too. Just panic into it if we have to. Just, like, unleashed everything. Like a desperate bid to deal damage to it and restore some health, which we have done. Get out of the way, Clive! Oh, can't believe we let that hit me again. Oh, we're down to 2 potions. This is not looking good. Okay, that was good. That was smooth. That was something. Messed that up as bad as I possibly could have. Ooh, what an opportunity we've been given there. Pull him down. Pull him down. Brilliant. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, what's he doing? What's he doing? No his attacks. No his attacks. Get out of the way of that. That one's bad. Get behind him and get away. Just get away. This is all bad. Everything happening here is bad, and we want to avoid it. Here we go. Okay, now normally right after doing that, he does something that gets me. You know what? Just electrocute the fella. Electrocute the fella, and then get him in a whirlwind. And then while he's in a whirlwind, get him with the Flames of Rebirth. Just get him with everything is what we're trying to do here. Desperate bid to stagger the fella before he does something to deal a whole lot of damage. Thank heavens. Oh, we're not going to get him this time, unfortunately. Topped off our health, though. Okay. Get away from him! Get away from him! Okay, here he goes. Dodge! Oh! We not only dodged it, we dodged it as well as you can possibly dodge it! Let's get away from him before he comes out of that, though. Oh my gosh, that was a major risk. Big risk. Big risk, big reward, though. Alright, here we go.
Safe parts removed. Commencing dimensional compression.
Sorry? What does dimensional compression mean? Is there going to be a countdown? Because I don't like those. I'm not good at those. Is the field we're fighting in getting smaller?
Why can't I breathe? Because it's constricting all of creation.
Yeah, that makes...
Well then.
Yeah. I think we're about to get... I think we're getting a countdown sort of situation where we're getting...
Clive, we're running out of room.
I see that, Jill.
Just keep fighting.
I see that. Also, we can no longer stagger it. All we can do is deal the most amount of damage to it that we possibly can. Which basically amounts to just hitting it with everything we have. Is that going to be enough, though? Everything we've got. Everything we have to give it. Is that going to be enough? Is the timer actually just when we actually physically run out of space? Because I don't think I can deal damage faster than I currently am. Gosh dang it, though, if I'm not trying. Oh, get out of the way.
Too slow.
Get out of the way. Oh, good gosh. He's doing everything now. As soon as our little gauge is full, we're going to unleash the limit break. We're waiting till the gauge is full. Oh, it's full. Let's go. We need it now more than ever anyway, because we're getting hit with all kinds of stuff. It's a good way to gain health. We're not even going to try to dodge this. We're just going to tank it and hope that we get enough health back because of the... Oh my gosh! I don't know if we're going to defeat this thing! Because of the limit gauge, we're regaining some health. Oh, it's... We're not going to make it.
We will.
We're not going to make it. We're running out of space way too quickly. Unless the game is programmed to make sure we make it, in which case then we'll make it. I don't know. It could be possible to fail this. It could be possible that it only shrinks so small, and then you have an infinite amount of time to finish it off. It doesn't matter, because it's very intense, and I feel like taking a potion just because if I do die by some freak accident, that would be very unfortunate. Summon this thing, and then also take a high potion. We're not taking any chances. We're not getting this far and then dying because I'm too stubborn to do what is necessary to survive. Get back in there! Get back in there, you lunatic! Take the last potion! Whoa! Omega defeated. We've leveled up, everybody. I think we're level 50 now. Oh. Omega nodule. What is a nodule? What is this used in crafting? What can I craft with that? Also, can we level up again? Did it unlock the max level? Because we're gaining XP. I thought 50 was the max level.
Omega Control Unit. Offline. Initiating emergency core extraction.
Smash it. Stab it. Kill it. Destroy it. Do away with it!
Do you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly.
Wait!
What? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
How did they get up
And
here?
just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Bro, buy some matches,
But
you'll be
at what
fine.
cost? They're called crystals. These shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from?
They're draining the planet dry!
The land. As a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
I mean,
Proof is all around.
that's sort of what we learned.
What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You darn right.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
They're not even very good crystals. They're kind of trash.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now.
No. Time to bust it.
And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Okay.
Ethereal surge detected. Warning. System
Buster
overload.
sword looks legit when it's on
System
fire.
overload. Error. Core not found.
What is powering this place?
System failure imminent.
Well, I guess it was that.
System failure.
Wait, we never found out what activated all the towers. They just sort of happened to activate, telling us exactly where we needed to go.
I hope we did the right thing.
Also, what was causing the whole place to rumble and rattle? are you telling me the whole thing's just going to collapse now for some arbitrary reason? Were the crystals holding it together at this point? Disregard that. I thought for sure the whole building was about to collapse into the earth. Well, we learned something at least about the Fallen that I didn't know before. That's good. And the door is sealed, and I suppose there's no getting back in now, huh?
We all saw the crystals fade, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back.
Where's your village?
I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away?
His voice...
again?
Changed.
What?
Is this how he sounds when he's depressed? Is that the difference?
I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said we've got places to be.
What a funny little lot.
Back to the hideaway, then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
What? Can we go back into the tower? No, I guess not. Unless the game tells me at some point that we can, which seems unlikely. Not that I would be upset about it. It'd be nice to go back in there and find out what I missed. Because I very obviously missed some things. And it's got, let's see, the dim, not long ago, lush forest, blah, blah, blah. I was going to say it's got its own entry on the world, but it no longer does. Much like all of the other places where previously you could go for a story beat, and now you can't get back into them for some reason. Like, how much fun would it be? Well, actually, it looks like we might be able to get back into Waloed's capital. I can't tell if the bridge is open or not, but most of the capital cities, like here, the Imperial capital, for whatever reason, you just can't go back to them, which is upsetting. I wish... Wait, whoa, hold on. No, not... Is there any way to get out of this? Is there any way to undo what I have just done? Good lord. Oh my gosh, I'm so... I didn't mean to do this. I did not mean to do this! I don't want to do this! Take me back! No! No, I refuse. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, no, no. We didn't even do do a save! We didn't even save beforehand! Oh, no! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've done this. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna go to the restroom while this happens, and we'll see what happens after we die. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and what I've learned is that if you do nothing, you don't die, and you just sit on this screen forever until you hit, I guess, square enough times that the game lets you continue. Is it possible to die here? If not, that pretty much makes this entire encounter a little bit on the cheap side. I do want to die, though, is the issue. Yeah, okay. Alright, you can't die. No matter what, you make it this far. I'm not going to replay the ending of this game.
And you only surrendered. This unpleasantness could have been avoided.
Yeah. Just skip through it. It's fine. Oh, good gosh. I don't know what else to do. There are no options. Okay. Map. Thank heavens! Yeah, good. I don't want to do that. That was a mistake! I thought for sure it was gonna, like, end with us having to die. I thought it would end with us dying. And then we would have to redo everything in the tower again, because I've not saved since then. Gosh dang it, let's save the game. I don't even know if there's been any, hold on, which one of these is the most recent? This one. Oh, also we can see the last time we played this game was, September 2nd? Really? I thought it was like October when we finished this game. Must be crazy and just wrong also. Oh, it's fine. It's whatever. Hey there, you. How are you? Karen, how are you?
Back, are ya?
I am.
So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
I'm all out of beverage.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Would not advise it.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never cease to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Shame they didn't win.
The offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
If they'd defeated, like, Ultima and all that.
And Ultima crushed them.
Back in the day.
It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone.
It's a shame they failed.
Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
A beautiful note to end on. Echoes of the Fallen, complete. How about that? No experience gained. We did get a Dusk Shard, displayed in Clive's chambers. I wonder if that's what the missing shards that have been in our chambers were. They were held in reserve for DLC. New items available at Karen's Toll. Really? I also saw something about new missions being available. I wonder what that was all about. Hold on a second. Ask about dust crystals.
So,
the Fallen did manage to make Mother Crystal of their own, did they? Fat lot of good it did them. Brought the wrath of God down on their stupid heads and left it to their descendants to clean up the mess they left behind. You did good job making the Sage Spire spick and span, but if that fallen heart were anything like the others, I'd wager there's plenty of shards still out there, sitting in stockpiles, waiting to be sold to the highest bidder. Shouldn't they have just faded away out of existence? Still, they're not like to last long, shoddy things that they are, and anyone who tries to flog them as common crystal is begging to get themselves nabbed for dealing in dodgy goods. No, those crystals are not but curios now. They're a part of this world's history, not its future. Amen. I didn't realize we could go through and ask all of these things. I actually want to see what you have that's new, though.
Be quick about it.
Let's see what we've got. So a worse sword is available to us. What else have we got? Are these the new items, really? So not a whole lot of very interesting things from the look of it. My Star Orchestration Roll. Alright. Yeah, we'll buy both of these because we have an obscene amount of money.
You'll not find a better price.
That'll be fantastic. And we'll restock all of our potions so that when the next DLC drops,
you'll not find a better price.
We'll be ready. Wonderful.
Is that all?
What was it saying up there on the screen about there being new missions? Or was it referring to this? The new missions in the Arate Stone? Probably what that was referring to. I do want to see, because we picked up a lot of crafting materials, whether or not there's anything new we can forge. We can forge the Omega weapon. I'm assuming that's, Fallen Enforcer, Omega Nodule, Living Tissue, Aqueous Humors. Hey, Jake Yates, how are you doing? Working every day for nearly a month! Goodness gracious! You get a break? You getting a Christmas break, hopefully? Goodness gracious, that's crazy. But yeah, I am still streaming. We just wrapped up the DLC, and we're going through here and seeing what all we can make with the cool stuff we got. Looks like Omega Weapon is really the only useful thing we can make.
It'll last you a good while.
My reward is with me. Amen to that. Can I reinforce it? No. I can reinforce, however, the Fallen Bracelets and the Fallen Belt, and make those a little bit better. And then we can get Belt 2, presumably, after that.
That should do you.
Yeah, Belt 2. Although, hold on. Are we going to have enough to do both of these upgraded? What are we missing? Yeah, it looks like it.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
There we go.
Yeah, that should do you.
All right. And then, yeah, there's no upgrades.
Anything else?
Swords. So let's equip all of that. Not that it's going to be in any way useful to us, because there's literally nothing left for us to do. It would be cool if it added some extra, like, just unrelated side missions as part of the DLC, but I can also understand why they didn't want to waste time doing that. Oh, good, it's already equipped the Omega weapon, and I think we already had the Fallen Belt and the Fallen Bracelet equipped. Awesome. Yeah. It's going to bother me that this is still technically offers 10 extra HP. That's deeply unsettling, and the Omega weapon looks like it might be pretty cool looking too. We'll never know because we've got the Buster Sword swung across our back, but we can hop into the Arate Stone real quick and just have a bit of a gander. We never did figure out what this is for. Maybe that's just something that I missed, I suppose. But the Omega Sword, oh, that is cool looking. I like the Buster Sword more, though, so we're going to just carry on. It didn't unlock any new outfits, did it? I didn't notice that. Hold on. Let's go through here. Normal, burnt black, and normal. Yeah, no new outfits. That's a shame. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't look like it added anything else new. That's kind of unfortunate. Worth $10? Maybe. I think if you really, really enjoyed Final Fantasy XVI and you just did everything and thought, man, I wish there was more, it's probably worth that. Probably worth that for sure. I'm not entirely sure, though.
How may I help you today, Clive?
I'm glad I played it.
Come to claim your just desserts?
It might go on sale someday as well, though, so it could be worth waiting for that. If the drunken galley captain I shared a table with last night is to be believed, word of your exploits has made its way across the seas to the great continent. What is more, she claims there are those who would see you flourish, herself being one such woman. Okay, what is the great continent? Where is that at? Give me Genji's gloves. And then every epic starts with a single word, every symphony a single note. This is but the beginning, and for shall your legend be told. For shall your legacy be sung. Neato.
Here you are.
Very cool. Careful whisper. Trophy earned.
Come again.
Absolutely.
I may have more for you.
You don't have any new quests
Have you
for
look
me,
at the
do
list,
you?
do you?
Yeah, let's view the list.
Here you go.
Absolutely no
Think you can
reports.
help?
So nothing new to do. I'm assuming there's nothing new on this wall for me to fight. Yep, hunt board looks like it's pretty much completed. Everything's been defeated. In that case, we've once again done all there is to do in Final Fantasy XVI. And it was good fun. It was good fun. It was fun being a little bit rusty for the whole thing. And feeling like I didn't know how to play the game for a good portion of it. Ugh, you might have next Tuesday off, but then you'll have 2 days for Christmas. Then working every day again till February! Jake, you're a madman! Goodness, I hope they're paying you well. That's crazy. Hey, don't worry about catching up on the content, because there's going to be a bit of a lull in January anyway. I've not really announced that anywhere, but I am planning on January and February, because in February, Final Fantasy XVI Rebirth, which, off the top of my head, is the only game I'm looking forward to next year. Hold on, 2024 game releases. But in February, that comes out. Let me check this list here real quick before I just make that declaration. Let's see what we got coming out. Why is there a remaster of The Last of Us Part 2? Didn't that just come out? That's weird. Persona 3 Reloaded I'll probably pick up, because I've never played a Persona game. I hear 3 is really good, but I'm not, like, super looking forward to it. That's the thing. There's a lot of games that I'll probably end up getting, but I can't say that I'm super amped about them. Like Princess Peach Showtime. That's a sure buy for me. Don't know when I'll get around to playing it. Yeah, like I care about Destiny 2, Warhammer 40k, Space Marines 2. I own the first one, I've never played it. Maybe someday. Arc 2. Arc didn't seem like the kind of game that would get a sequel, you know what I mean? I thought City Skylines 2... Oh, PS5 and Xbox. Okay. I'm going through a list. I'm looking at all of these. There's some kind of like a DLC for Elden Ring. I'm assuming is what that is. Final Fantasy 14. I'm not seeing anything. So, of the announced games for Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. Ooh, baby. Yeah, I'm excited about that one. There's nothing in here that I'm amped about aside from Final Fantasy VII. Star Wars Outlaws, I've never heard of it. Star Wars Hunter, that's like a mobile game. Yeah, so there's one game I'm currently excited about, and that's going to be in February. That's going to be Final Fantasy. That's going to be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So January and February are going to be focused on getting amped up for that game. The sequel to Tekkit is going to be coming out around that time, but we're going to ease into that series. I might make an entire month off from Minecraft. The month of January, there might be no Minecraft content. I've thought about going back to the old live streams for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've done 2 live streams through it, and I thought I would edit those into like a single video, or 2 videos, one for each of the playthroughs, and have it like a no more than 3 hour long sort of compressed, blind, incompetent playthrough, and then second pass, intermediate. And then we are going to stream our way through the entire game again. But I have not talked about this either. We're going to do the Barret run. So you know in Final Fantasy VII Remake, you can have a conversation with either Barret... Tifa, Aerith, or Barret in the Flower Garden. I've seen Aerith's, I want to say twice, and Tifa's once. I might have that the other way around. But I've never gotten the Barret scene. And apparently what you have to do to get the Barret scene is be mean to the girls. You have to, like, I don't want your flower. I don't want to drink. I don't want to do any of your side quests. I don't care what you wear. I'm not getting you the fancy dress. Just kind of be like an awful friend to them. And you should get the Barret scene. We'll see. It's not really about building your relationship meter up with Barret so much as not building it up with anyone else. So we're going to be doing that. And that's going to be the Barret playthrough. And that's going to be our warm-up for Rebirth, which of course we're gonna stream, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, no, the economy's a mess, so I understand your position. absolutely understand your position, and I'm right there with you, man. Things are looking dicey. Things aren't looking too good. I was looking at getting a new graphics card. Have I told the story about my tire going flat yet? All of my tires have been in a real state for a little while now, and one of them has been going flat on me, and I just have an air compressor, so I just fill it back up and keep going. Well, the other day, I went to the store, and it was completely full, and by the time I came out, it was completely flat. But it was a different tire! The one that, like, slowly lowers over time was fine. It was a different one, and I was like, oh, no. So I went through this whole rigmarole of having one of my nieces pick me up, which was weird, and then we came and got a compressor and went back there and ran it off of a, like an inverter, which barely worked, but it also was too flat to inflate. And I was like, why do I have a spare and not a jack? Where's the jack? The jack was there the whole time. I just couldn't see it because it was dark. And I found it later when I was putting the spare back up. And I was like, ah! But I ended up having to get my dad to come out there with the jack. We got the spare put on and I got home. And the next day, the tire that goes flat by itself was also flat to the point where I couldn't inflate it. So I had to jack the thing up and put it on stands, take 2 tires off, take them to town and get new ones. I was going to get all 4 new tires, but I crunched the numbers, and that wasn't economically wise, so I didn't do that. I just got the 2 new ones, and I put them both on the back, and once I recover from that, I'll get 2 new front ones. So, yeah, you got a 3rd job today. Wow. Okay, you're quite the man, aren't you? More like a side hustle. That's respectable. That's respectable. Jay, have you considered doing YouTube? You should hop on YouTube. You should make some content. Well, you don't have time, do you? Never mind. If you can make time. You can farm out your son to make Minecraft content. There you go. Just you know, put a laptop in front of him, start recording, tell him to act like Mr. Beast. It's an idea, you know? You might get somewhere with that. Or maybe don't, I don't know. What are child labor laws? What are child labor laws about that? I just remembered that I think I left Minecraft running yesterday because I was trying to get UU matter. I think Minecraft's been running for the last 24 hours. I need to switch out of this and go check on that. Oops. That or maybe the computer has crashed by now. Oh, well, Jake, thanks for tuning in to the end of this, man. Listen, I hope that things recover for you here soon. I'm hoping the economy... I'm hoping it turns around again. I'm hoping things pick back up. Things were good there, 2018, 2019. And, things have not been built back better, have they? Been, burnt down worse, it kind of feels like. But hopefully everything makes a recovery. Not just for me and not just for you, but for everyone out there. Because this is getting... You know what? Positive vibes. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you, Jake Yates. God bless you and your family. Lucas, I know you were here earlier. God bless you too. Gilliam, I know you'll watch this archive. God bless you, sir. Everyone else who happens to tune in. I'm going to edit this into like a single big video, these last 2 streams. And then once it's out, sometime after Christmas, I'll probably schedule it for. Once it's out, I will release these 2 archives for everyone to watch. But till then, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you. God bless us all. Merry Christmas. And